How's it going, guys? This is Hunky Donkey, and we're here for our second to last captain interviews. This time with the Overdogs, Jabs, and Pupper. How's it going, guys?
Good, good. Excited to be here again.
Same here.
Nice. So, to start things off, walk me through your history in draft leagues and team tours.
Yeah, I think as far as like Pupper and I's history, we've done a couple team tours together and like his vibe and think we'd be a good duo here. As I'll speak more on my own experience. I think it's been mostly SGBLs where I started, like more competitive drafts, and then team tours has really become my bread and butter. Or at least the thing that I'm most passionate about. It's so fun, and I like the limited mons you use. Eight mon is a lot more comfortable for me than 10 to 12. It's just I like the less amount of variables, and it comes down more to in-game plays. I appreciate that a lot more about 8 mon. But yeah, just kind of picked it up at SGBL like 3-4 years ago, and just enjoyed it a ton ever since.
Nice.
And then on my end, I started within small friend communities back in I want to say like 2016, maybe 2018, like a long time ago. But I only played a couple seasons, and then I had stopped playing like draft altogether until I randomly decided to pick it up in 2024. And then from there, I've just been trying to like expand into a bunch of different communities and do all these public leagues. I actually have like a total of all my games. I've played 430 now, right? And I think 350 of those are the last 2 years.
Wow. So really like
Really trying to grind it
exponential.
out. Yeah.
Yeah. Exponential amount of battling.
You're pretty high up on that elo ranking thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, fallen a little bit, but yeah, I peaked I think like number 17 like last week or something.
In what format?
It's not really a format. It's like overall. It's whatever they count on the thing, but it's like
We'll have
Oh,
to
okay.
we'll have to send you. You know what he's talking about, Hunky?
Honestly,
Like
no, I'm
the doc.
lost.
Oh, it's like this doc that basically tracks your win-loss ratio across a bunch of different servers, and SGBL is part of it.
Oh, okay. That's pretty sick.
Yeah, they have a couple hundred like leagues, all the docs in there, and they give you an elo system based on it.
Yeah.
Dude, that I assumed it was like this is some ladder thing you were talking about. Okay, that makes
Yeah,
a
but
lot
like,
more
there's a lot of people in the community in it. But yeah, I bet you're in there, Hunky, because like a bunch of different leagues track it and contribute towards it.
Dude, that's amazing. Yeah, I'll definitely check it out. All right. So, what formats are you two interested in for this team tour?
I think for me, it's Red, and then Nat Dex is the second one, but I'm probably just gonna be in Red jail. I've just been loving the format so much. It's so much fun, and just the fact that like scale shots and Draco meteors are fully accurate, and a bunch of different accuracy checks are eliminated is really fun for me because it comes down to, I think, comes down to less hack, more. The games go a little bit longer, in my eyes. I tend to bring a little bit more stall to the format, mostly just because people say, "Oh, you can't bring stall in Red," so I try to bring that into the format. Um, but yeah, I think Red's my go-to.
Mhm.
And then for me, it's gonna be Little Cup. Although I might also dabble a bit in like Sun and Moon. I'm a big fan of Gen 7. Honestly, I like the older gens more than Gen 9. I played 6 to
Mhm.
8, or like have more fun in 6 to 8. But Little Cup itself is my favorite.
How are you guys liking your Radical Red and LC drafts respectively?
I'm loving mine. It feels a little bit more experimental. I have things like mouse hold that I'm really excited to use. It gets knockoff in this, so to me, it kind of eliminates the weakness it had before, where the Rocky Helmet mon would just switch in, and now you're staring down, basically losing your mouth hold to do 50% chip on another mon, and now you can almost open up a way for yourself. Obviously, Encore is huge. U-turn. But things like that, and Glowbro too with its defensive buff, I'm really excited to use. And then Yeah, the other team is just like a bunch of offensive pieces and a faster paced team, but I'm comfortable with both styles, so I'm excited to use either.
Mhm.
I don't have the best like visual check on how good the team is. It's like we going through prep. I've noticed this really strongly. I'm very happy with how it turned out. This seems really easy to be able to counter whatever team we're going against. But like in my experience with Little Cup, I've kind of tended to draft the same stuff, and only recently I've started switching it up to get a bit more experience with all the mons in the format.
Mhm. So what was like your go-to before you switched it up?
Yes, I'd just be spamming a core of 3, which is like Abra, Diglett, and Grimer A.
Ooh,
And then
okay.
usually get just like, any of the water starters, and maybe like a Snubble, a Spritzy.
Dude, I love, yeah, Snubble is so golden. I love using that guy. And, I'll see. All right, so what would you guys describe as your general playing styles, if you have any?
In the beginning, I think I would usually say balance, but as I've met different people and different kind of schools of thought, Doll has been very attractive to me, and it's been enjoyable to just kind of like run a bulky Infernape and click Slack off and Toxic occasionally, and just kind of completely throw someone off guard, and then someone's not prepared to kind of go to the distance in the match. They kind of brought more of an HO build, and it's walled by something, or the mon gets crippled early on in the game. And I just think Rad Red is still an evolving format. I don't think it's solved by any means. I think there's too many mons in the lower tiers that are still yet to shine, and kind of still yet to be discovered and used well. That being said, I do also spam a lot of the same stuff. I like my kind of like offensive 2 mons that are weak to ice, and then Mola. Whether it's Lando T, Mega Skeptile, Mola, and kind of go from there, or just kind of like a different offensive core with a similar archetypes. But yeah, I think for the most part, it's just kind of all throughout balancy and a little bit more stall, and then 10% of the time just kind of throw HO in there just to mix it up.
Mhm.
And then in my case, it depends on the format. So I'd say in general, like, maybe it's HO, and that's definitely something in Little Cup. Little Cup is way more offensive than
Oh
other
yeah.
formats. Though, if you bring it down to like, Gen 6 to 8, I'd actually say more like balance or bulky offense. I really want to be able to use that stuff in Gen 9, but I just don't think it works that well. So I've kind of just been playing offense in Gen 9.
Yeah, I think Gen 9 gravitates a little bit more towards a bulky offense or a mode for hyper offense than balance if needed.
Yeah, especially with
Yeah.
Terra. Like your SD mon can just Terra out of being walled, and then it's just over from there.
But I think I'm built more towards balance. When it comes to like, other tournament stuff, like you're saying ladder tournament, not draft, you make whatever team you want. It's like, yeah, I do better with the balance styles.
Wow, yeah, okay. Yeah, I can definitely see how Gen 9, I wouldn't say power creep, but I guess, yeah, in a sense, power creep and Terra really impacted the overall structure of how teams play their drafts. So now we're on to the captain specific questions. How did you guys meet?
How did we meet, Pupper? I think it was like, was it Sim, or was it earlier than
Now, I
that?
also played Sim. I don't know if we were on the same team though. Just say like,
I feel like we were. Wait a minute. Yeah, we drafted you, brother.
okay, so you're the captain
But
for that.
before that, I totally forgot. But I think we did play with each other. I think there was just a lot of moments, and we were both winning a lot, and that was really nice. I think I've yet to partner with someone who just wins that much in like a variety of different formats, And I think I wanted to really step into partnering with someone who's just honestly just a good competitor and wins consistently, and but also is just really calm and can help other formats. And I think that about Pupper really kind of caught my eye, and I was like, man, we got to make this happen.
And that's like a little strange on my end hearing that, because the one that we played together, I feel like I had a pretty average performance. Like most of the other leagues that I'm in, I've been doing a lot better than that.
Yeah. And then like everywhere else you're playing, you're like 7-1, and it's like some obnoxiously annoying like record that like you shouldn't be doing that consistently. So I mean, I did my research too. It's not like just in the tours that we played, but
Yeah, and then I was happy joining this because obviously I've seen Jabs already captain these other tours, and I was happy being a player on that team. So I know you can definitely structure these well. And you got the experience of all the players to know who to pick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, speaking of players, actually, what's the thought process behind your team roster?
So we just like went for animals specifically. Cat, we have monkey, we have fox, and we have. Totally kidding, by the way. But and we have pupper. But yeah, 4 of our players are literally just
animals.
Animal based. But no, we drafted Mia. I think we really liked her resume for Usam, and everybody was saying, "Oh, you're gonna put her in Fusion's jail," but I was like, "Dude, no, that's our Usam, that's our Usam goat." And I'm really happy with just kind of that switch up, like, and she was happy to hear that we weren't gonna stick her in Fusion's jail. I'm surprised at how inexpensive we picked up Cutie Fox for. Like 4K for Cutie Fox to me is just like a crazy good steal. Her experience in the format is just kind of unmatched, and the prep support or just being able to play and go positive in a tour is really nice.
Mm-hmm.
I think we just got a lot of steals. We have a lot of steals like that.
Yeah,
I missed out on we missed out on a lot of people that we tried to bid for. But overall, I think I'm like super happy with how it turned out.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're the most expensive players on our team.
Yeah, which is crazy. Yeah. It's never the case. But I'm trying to think of here. Let me open this up. I'm also exhausted.
Yeah, and I'll just say the only person on our team that we ended up getting that I like really vouched for was Mia. So that's how like it ended up with the our first pick there.
Yeah, yeah. Sucha Cat for 7K is also crazy. For me, J Bob was one of those guys that I really wanted to push for. I've just known him and seen him since my start in SGBL for like season 2. Seeing J Bob be so consistent across so many formats, but also he's just a vibe. He's such a cool vibe. Talking with him each time, has always been just a good time, but he's also very competent in Mons, which I really appreciate. And then Rena I've met recently too in another team tour, and they've been doing really good in their format. And then Jake is another one I want to talk about. Jake is I think underrated in Fusions. I've kind of seen him, how he thinks and operates, and saw him prep, and there's just so many mocks we threw at him. Several of us threw at him, and he was just dominating. Or if he lost, he knew exactly why and made adjustments to that. But yeah, I was really impressed by him specifically too.
Do you have anything to add to that, Pupper?
No, I mean, like a lot of these players, I didn't know that well. This is not exactly my community. Like, again, I've only been here 2 years. I've been going around these like other places, but SGBL is actually one of the newer places I've joined.
Yeah, I mean, you guys have 10K left in budget, so are you saving that for like a big move in mids, or it just ended up that way based on the amount of steals you got?
I think we just got a lot of steals, right? I mean, Patty for me is just like an RRDL. Patty finished I forget what div it was in, but they made it to finals. I've also seen them play really well in Nat decks. I've also seen them play really well in just a bunch of other formats. So I think I really wanted well-rounded players so that we can all feel supported and everybody can feel really comfortable going into their match.
Yeah, a majority of the players we drafted, we were willing to go like more than double this price for.
And then
Yeah.
just the price just fell, and then we just got him, and we were both like, "What the heck?" That Galaxy is another one that I think is just people slept on. That we just robbed. Galaxy for 3K is crazy. Galaxy has some takes that I don't necessarily agree with, but the guy wins games. He's just a winner, and that's someone who, even if I disagree with them in a lot of takes, like I'm willing to sit the bench for and play Nat decks or just be on support that week.
Yeah, Galaxy's great. It's been a home run fine. I can definitely speak to that winning culture. All right, so before we move on to the lightning round, what would you guys say separates yourself from other captains?
I think I speak for both of us, but I also want to hear Pupper's take on this. I think we're just both specialists in our formats, and we feel just really comfortable playing anybody and really thinking that we're gonna win. Overdogs is a play on underdogs, and obviously there's some LARP in there, but it's just I want to kind of establish ourselves and as the leaders in our formats here, and really go out, like start off with a bang, and that's just kind of the expectations we set for everybody. It's like, hey, no, we're here to win the whole thing. We're not here just. I mean, it's gonna be fun, and I want to prioritize fun too, but I really want to win, and I think this team can easily do it.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I feel like I was grabbed here to, win in my format. Let's make sure we have some really strong captains able to buy in and win games. If you're up 2-0, automatically every week,
Yeah. Your shoulders relax a little bit, right? Like, say your captains just went and they won their games. The pressure's on the other team, and I think that is a factor in team tours. I think whether people like to admit it or not, there is some pressure you can apply by getting some wins early.
I think that also goes to show the strong leadership and guiding your team, having that safety blanket in your respective formats. Your players can rely on you to win your games, have that strong lead, and that extra oomph can definitely matter, I think, for it. Tour.
Yeah,
Okay.
and part of that I thought was more important is that we're also playing formats that are more specialized. Like, we're not filling into the Nat decks or Usum, so we're able to save a lot of our money to get specialists for Insurgents and Fusions and all that.
Who is your main Insurgents guy, actually?
Rena.
And
a lot of people don't know about him, but Rena's really shiced, and they're just good leaders too. I think I've seen them, especially based off the prep help they brought in. Aaron is in my eyes just one of the best Insurgents guys. And so Rena and Aaron have been working together on building their team, and just kind of they're gonna run mocks, and Rena's also wanting to learn Rad Red, so I'm gonna be more involved in their prep process by learning Insurgents as well. But I think there's some similarities there with Rad Red and Insurgents, and how it deviates from the traditional format. But yeah, I'm pretty confident in Rena.
Yeah, I played them once before. I forgot where, but they were pretty strong competitive for sure. Okay, so now here is the lightning round, where I ask simple questions and you give simple answers. Are you guys ready? Okay. What are some of your favorite Pokemon you used in Draft League?
Mola.
Make a pincer.
I'm so boring.
Hey, Mola's good or reliable. I don't blame you. Alright. Favorite food?
Pasta and chicken.
Maybe curry.
Oh, what kind of curry?
I'd say more Indian curry.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm Indian myself, so I definitely fuck with that. Alright. Well, I think this one's obvious, but favorite mascot Pokemon, or a Pokemon that represents you?
Yeah, Riolu. He's a prankster. He's a goofball, so that's why I like him.
I put in Dracovish. That's been my partner Pokemon for all the Gen 9 Nat deck stuff.
Yeah, the dichotomy of the like your guys' team logo, Mr. Yolo and Jacobich. It's funny as fuck. All right, favorite hobby outside of Pokemon.
Soccer and gym.
I'm not even so sure. Like, I play the games that you like Valorant competitively, but we could also say golf, I guess.
Would you say Valorant's like your favorite video game?
Definitely right now. I was like the game I got the best at was Rocket League before. I was like semi-professional there. But
Jeez.
stopped playing a few years ago.
Who do you main in Valorant?
I guess Omen. I play a lot of things.
Yeah, fair enough. What about you, Jats? What's your favorite video game?
I love Fortnite for like the longest time, but I haven't played in like a couple years. Repo's really fun. I have a server with a couple of the boys, and sometimes 10 of us will be on call, and 4 of us are playing, and it's just so funny. It's a good time.
Yeah, those repo streams are hella funny for sure. Favorite Mega and Regional form?
Mega Skeptile and Rad Red, and then Mega Pinsir for regular Mons.
Well, I already said for one of my favorite Mons, it was just Mega Pinsir itself. I don't know if you're giving a different answer there.
Yeah, fair enough.
I guess I'm a fan of like Scizor as well. That one's been fun to use.
Big fan of the bug type Megas.
Really not sure about regional forms. I guess like maybe Tauros Water. I use that in low tier sometimes.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hisuian Samu. Yeah, Hammerot is my favorite Mon. I think he's like so good. He gets so
Yeah.
much hate. I don't know why he's like 13 points in some leagues.
And yeah, he was my go-to starter in Legend CA. I love that guy. So fun. Favorite generation of Pokemon?
Gen 7. I think that was like the most. It was more competitive than like modern day, like laddering and draft. I really think it kind of peaked there as far as kind of balance and everything goes. But yeah, Gen 7.
Okay.
Gen 7 was my favorite to ladder on. I really haven't laddered in any other gens. But for like draft, maybe 6 and 8, like tie.
What about casually? Is it also like between 6 to 8 or something else?
No, that's what I was saying. It's probably Gen 7 on that end.
Oh, okay.
I think
Gotcha.
casually it would just be like the Rad Red server or like the game itself. So like that feel is kind of nostalgic for me.
And fair enough.
is that
I'm excited
the
for
ladder?
the new...
I read. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Are
new
you-
update's gonna be so fun.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
I'm so excited for the remaining Gmax forms to get their Megas. Mega
Yeah,
Corviknight,
true.
bro. It'll be...
Yeah, we need a Mega Grimmsnarl, something more offensive. I'm excited about that.
I was gonna say the ladder I got the highest to is Gen 7 Little Cup.
Oh, shit. Nice, dude.
Yeah. So
What
I
was
was
your
actually
team?
like farming. I don't remember the full thing, but the main strategy there was like Diglett Clamperl, where you just put in Diglett, trap something, click Memento, and then Shell Smash with Clamperl.
Oh, man, that sounds awesome. Shell Smash is so broken in LC. Alright, favorite Pokemon move?
Encore.
Alright, Twin, same here.
Of course, a lot of fun. Man, I don't got anything specific. Maybe like Spike.
Spikes.
I like hazards.
Fair enough. Favorite Pokemon ability?
Regen.
Yeah. That's fair.
Good or good as gold. I think good as gold is just insane.
I guess I'll say like Water Bubble.
Ooh,
That ability
that's a
sounds way too funny to me.
it is pretty silly. I'm a big fan of Jellicent and Rat with that ability. It's a silly kind. Okay. Which Pokemon, not user, which Pokemon do you like better? Spheal or Gible?
Oh, like based off of just the Mon.
Yeah, just the Mon.
Gibble.
Gibble. Okay.
I like Gibble.
Okay. Oh man, Adam's gonna be
Oh,
because Gibble is 9 and Friel is 3 among the captains.
oh no!
So
I mean, it's
far.
like a dragon, right? And I think most of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a
Like,
You
Gen
gotta
4.
understand,
especially what you
Gibble
say.
is used in Little Cup.
That's also
The one I
Oh,
get to see.
true.
All right. To cap off this interview, the most important question of all: why is your team going to win it all?
We got too many shooters.
Yeah, we have big hitters, many YNs.
Like literally, our biggest issue, like an issue that I'm having is sitting on these lineups. Like, who am I gonna be benching?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
It's
we're
like,
both-
That's a
who are we
good
not
problem
gonna
to
let
have.
play?
Yeah, like for me, Galaxy is just such a consistent hitter in Red Red.
Mhm.
That I'd would happily sit there, just to give him some playing time and just to show him some love because I give him a lot of flack for some of his takes, and we go back and forth and we disagree with each other, but like it's a dynamic that works.
You can cover your
we both
bases.
trust each other. Yeah, we both trust each
Mhm.
other, right? And
Yeah.
I think there's something good about being able to work with someone you don't fully agree with all the time. I don't want to make that a high note, but like Galaxy is just super competent and he's able to see angles that I just don't see. So and depending on who's prepping that week, you just can't expect it. So if someone's knows how to read me, well, you know, like me going against Paul this week is kind of weird for me because we both know each other so well. So having Galaxy and David help me prep, and Mr. Tim, you know,
Yeah.
Jake, helping me prep is a really good way to switch it up.
Yeah.
So
I mean, having
I think
someone
that's why.
to. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I think that's why we can. I think this is why we can win all of this is because everybody here has a ton of support and a lot of different tempos and different gear shifts that we can pivot to face any matchup. So I'm pretty comfortable in that slot.
Do you have anything to add to that, Pupper?
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I could just be ignorant about the competition, but I'm sitting here like thinking that we have a top 3 player in like every format.
Yeah, I think having someone, like, to your point, Jets, having someone to challenge you in a respectful way and also in a way that makes sense based on your and Galaxy's skill set, I think is really important for a winning culture.
Yeah, we just had like a 64 turn mock that was like super competitive, and I'm like, man, this is
Oh my
harder than a lot
God.
of my this is harder than a lot of my RRDL games in Top Div. I was like, this is Galaxy knows what he's doing and he knows the format, and yeah, it's cool. He's
That was funny as well. We drafted 3 whole Fusions players, all to just like combine their knowledge.
Who's playing
feel
for
Jake-
Fusions this week for you guys?
Jake is
Okay.
big Mr. Tim.
Yes, sir. Nice.
And he's
Alright,
good because he's blazed by a whole team. Like a whole team just like, you know,
Mhm.
made their name about him. So that's how we know that we're gonna win this week against them. We're gonna Jake them. We're gonna Jake all over them.
Oh, you guys are facing Jakeovers.
Yeah.
That's gonna be. Ooh, I'm excited for that LC game, Papa versus Pokey Prime. That shit's gonna be really good. And also Jads versus Paul. A lot of good matches between you guys.
Yeah.
Okay, that concludes our interview. Thank you, listeners, for coming on in, and I'll catch you guys later. See you.